Hey everyone! So as promised on my social media, I'm doing a Q&A video for you here. So I have a list of 16 different questions that I'm going to be going through. But if you're not deaf, don't worry, you'll still hear this. I'll be interpreting myself into English later. But I feel that using ASL creates better access for any deaf viewers. Some people feel captions are enough, but really if possible, it should be available in sign. And since I can, why not? Name a concept you truly want to shoot. Really, thus far I've focused on characters from comic books, movies, TV shows. And while I enjoy that, I'm also obsessed with history. I'd love to shoot more historical concepts from various time periods. One example, my favorite era is Tudor England. So that would be a concept that I'd really like to shoot. Jedi or Sith, and why? I'd have to go with Jenna. I feel that if I was being mean or killing people, the guilt would overwhelm me. So, yeah, that's my answer for that. Are you good friends with McKenzie Smith? We've known each other about 5 years. She's so fun, beautiful, a skilled dancer, and I feel really lucky to know her. What's been your most difficult cosplay to create to date, and why? So far, my toughest costume to make has been Wonder Woman. And there's a few reasons for that. Well, primarily 2 reasons. The first, when I was working on the costume, I was terribly sick. My lungs were really weak, I was constantly coughing, even breathing was a struggle. Doing anything was tough. The other reason is that I was making the entire costume from scratch. Everything was new. I was using foam, which isn't really my forte. I usually work with fabric. So that's why this particular costume was so tough. Why did you first start cosplay? What inspired you? Growing up, I watched a ton of movies and TV. I read so many books. For me, the main thing was really stories. I really love storytelling. Back when I was a kid, my friend Katie and I, we would watch a movie, typically a Disney film, and then for that movie, we would decide and assign characters. Then we would go into my closet or her closet, sometimes her mom's closet, and we'd find clothes to match the character. Really, I started cosplaying before I actually knew what the term cosplay was. But as far as actual cosplay, that would have started around 2012. My friend Jenna, who lives in New York, came up to visit me. And since it was close to Halloween, we did costumes from the show Sailor Moon. We had a huge team, like 12 people, and we did photos. It was so much fun. And then Jenna used the word, so I did a little research and was amazed at this whole new world. So I dove right in. I became heavily involved in cosplay, and that continues to date. Would you ever redo a body paint or prefer to move forward with a new concept each time? Really, I want to start by asking Jim, do you mean that you want to redo one of your concepts? You know I'm game and happy to accommodate. If someone approaches me with a concept I've already done, I don't mind accommodating, but do I personally feel that I need to redo or improve a body paint or want to specifically redo one? Nothing leaps to mind. If you could be on an album cover for any rock band, who would it be? That would be Linkin Park. For me, growing up, their music inspired me. It was really important for me, and this year, Chester's death really impacted me. It hurt. Yeah, so that's my answer there. What is the worst convention horror story you feel comfortable sharing in this video? One experience comes to mind. I'm not going to name the event, but basically what happened was we were there for a live body paint. I had my artist, there were 2 other models, and all 3 of us were being painted by different artists. The point was people could watch the whole process, but easily come and go as well. And that was fine. There were other events happening, of course, but then one event went up on the stage that was right beside us. And the lights in the entire room went off while we were still painting. Lights are needed. I was not happy about that. What ended up happening, we were fortunate that my good friend Caitlin was there and she used the light on her phone to help us finish. But yeah, that experience didn't feel good. I understand at these kinds of events there's lots of programming and things running simultaneously, but come on. What cosplay would you love to redo? Wonder Woman. I feel that between being sick and rushing the costume, it's not an example of my best work. I also feel that this is a character that I really love, and so I'll definitely want to upgrade it. Will you come back to Ottawa for any con? That is the first time I saw you. I work in a number of avenues: modeling, acting, interpreting, writing, so it's tough. If an event invites me, of course, I'm happy to come and hang out. But if I have to buy the ticket with travel, hotel, and other expenses, it's tough right now, so we'll see. You can reach out to the convention and request me as a guest, though. Just a thought. What's your top favorite convention you've been to so far? Now, I know this might come across as me trying to suck up, and really that's not my intention. But that said, where we met in Newfoundland, Avalon Expo, has been my favorite event to date. Really, the people were nice, the location was beautiful, I had the fun opportunity to meet Sarah, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and it was relaxing. So, thus far, it's definitely been my favorite. I see you've been into writing this year. What's on the horizon for you as an author? What's coming up? Well, it's true. I wrote 2 books this year during 2017. The second one I just finished for NaNoWriMo. It's an event where you write a book in a single month. And I'm very proud of that. So in the future, I'm hoping to possibly self-publish them, the first in spring and the second in fall, but we'll see. Recommend me a song that you've been into recently. I'm really into NF lately. I really enjoy 3 particular songs: Mansion, Intro 3, Therapy Session. Honestly, all of his music. If I'm walking somewhere, I'm usually listening to his music. How did you meet Sean Ward and end up in his video? Well, the first time I met Sean was to be in a video, and that was January 2013. The video concept was superhero hockey, including Batman, Joker, Rogue, as in Rogue from the X-Men. Heroes and villains were on opposing teams, and there was no actual script that dictated who would win or lose. Instead, we just played hockey. And who scored the last point? Yeah, I did. I won the game, which was exciting. Also, let me add that I was playing in heels. So yeah, I got skills. It was a lot of fun. That was the first time we met, and I've been involved with the Sean Ward Show ever since. Why you so awesome? Aw, shucks, sugar. Yeah, I got nothing. Best and worst fan experiences. For best experiences, honestly, James Irish. He's been following my work for some time, but he's been really supportive. He lives in America, but there was an event here in Canada where we met, and he's just so nice. We always have good conversations. And it's really just nice to meet people that I wouldn't otherwise get to meet if I didn't do cosplay. For my worst fan experience, I feel you folks who follow my work. You're all awesome. I love you guys. So for my worst fan experience, nothing comes to mind. Well, that's it. The answer to your 16 questions. Hopefully you're all satisfied. Moving forward, it will depend on the situation whether or not my videos are in American Sign Language, but I felt for this Q&A video, why not, right? Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe. And maybe hit that like button down there. There will be lots more videos coming soon, and I've got a new series starting in January. So all in all, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Your support means the world to me. So truly, thank you. All right, see you soon.